Hello and welcome to Misfits and Monsters. I'm your scary neighbourhood Dungeon Master Aaron, and today we have an almost full complement of Misfits to entertain you with, including Kat playing the demonic battle mage Kayla, Tiefling, Whips and Chains, Hot Sauce. Yeah, I don't know any of this stuff. I'm
Pots and pans.
Pots and pans.
Knives and forks.
All the utensils.
All the kitchenware.
It's Kayla.
Yeah. We have Max playing the twin characters of Boggart and Groggart. Boggart the gnome sorcerer and Groggart his ogre steed, because unfortunately there's no sauce with Groggart and Boggart. It's just mud.
16.
What? Stop! All the tropes don't belong in this segment. Boggart has no legs, so Groggart acts as his means to get around.
It was a bad idea to do that as a character.
Yes, it was. But we break all the rules and homebrew some whack bullshit all the time in this game. So you know, that's just the way things are with us. Like or not. We have Pat playing Sif, the half-orc super monk. What was it you used to say? Half-orc, half... What? I can't remember.
Half-dork.
I'm just trying to speed things along.
I think it was like half-orc, half-monk,
less than Zen.
Something.
Less than Zen. That was what it was. That was the thing.
Yes.
There we go. I've fucked up this intro completely. It's not smooth, it's not slick, it's not professional.
Ramble on.
Cut the commercial.
We have Mike playing Ezra, the golden spawn of a what are they called in D&D? They're not Ezir. Azamar. Yeah. It's not really a secret anymore, though, is it?
No, you told us.
The angel's out of the sack. He's a adventure chronicler bard at cross multi-class paladin. He's a holy warrior and a holy scribe. We have Bramble playing the scareboy scarecrow. We have Haz playing Bramble. Sorry, we have Bramble playing Haz. Haz, you've now become your own character, and you're being played by Bramble. How does that change things?
I mean, that's like what's that Stephen King book?
The Dark Half.
Yeah, the Dark Half.
No, you mean the one where the writer gets replaced by one of his own pseudonym.
Whatever. I'm going to spoil it for you. It ends with his alter ego being devoured by crows in a very graphic way.
Yeah, that's the Dark Half. He also wrote another story that's Johnny Depp and John Turturro are in the film. What was that one called? Secret Garden? Was it Secret Garden?
Secret Window.
Secret Window.
Fast and the Furious 5.
No, Max! No!
Transformers 3, The Age of whatever.
It wasn't Fast and the Furious. It was Alien vs Predator. And then we have Craig, last but not least, playing the brain-damaged reptilian hybrid bugbear fighter. Cray.
Why are you doing this?
I don't know. I did it worse than any of you have ever done it.
You just started doing it. And we were like a car crash, we're just watching you.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to speed things up so we could just get into the meat of it, but I should have just let you guys fuck it up instead.
You're just exercising your throat, I get it.
Yeah, I need to.
You can't do the usual way on stream, because
there are other ways of exercising your throat.
Delayed meat.
It does not involve phallic objects, Max. So let's not go there. Last couple of sessions were heavy on the penis jokes.
The last session was heavy on the anus jokes.
Oh yeah, last session was the anus episode. The episode before that was the penis episode.
No one will hear of the even more anus jokes than usual episode.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a point. So because we didn't record last session because of complications and Craig's incompetence.
I'm a complication.
You're an incompetent complication.
We need to do a bit of a recap. So you were still in the midst of fighting the Terrasque that entered into the castle ward and was making its way over towards the perimeter walls of the castle WATERDEEP itself, and The exact specifics of it are fuzzy in my memory, so maybe you guys can help me fill in the blanks. But
We filled in the blank.
you basically manifested a woolly mammoth in its rectal passage. Cray did this via what means? What was it?
By my little
it was
sporran, my magical sporran.
It lets you produce wild animals.
A random animal.
Yeah, and so with the anus is actually one of the weak spots of this just creature. It's like a sensitive, weak area. So with the mammoth blocking its back passage and causing undue amounts of pain and damage from inside of it as it was struggling to escape, the rest of you assaulted its exterior with the help of Oranax, the golden dragon, who delivered some impressive attacks upon its flank, whittling it down, along with the aid of Dorabeth and the ballistas and various members of the allied militia that you'd gathered to fight these creatures with. Was there anything like pretty cool or that I remember Grogget impaled it with his sword and gouged out this horrible wound on the back of its neck that he burrowed into and was just like rending and wrenching out gore. What else happened? Anything else? It was pretty impressive.
We just after that or during that.
So after that, basically, you felled the Terrasque. You didn't even bother to look what happened to the mammoth. So I'm assuming the mammoth was just squashed inside of it. Like,
it's just still in the anus.
Yeah, you said it had 2 minutes of air.
So it probably would have suffocated.
It's his home now.
Yeah.
It's like a cave.
So that poor mammoth. So you sacrificed the mammoth in order to save Waterdeep, the castle ward, from this Terrasque. So maybe that's, maybe the scales are evenly balanced there. I don't know. Who knows? Only the gods will judge.
Oh God.
So after that, you started to make your way over towards the trades ward, where the enormous mutated form of Khan, the skeleton construct that used to belong to Cray, is now being piloted by,
my boy,
you presume it to be Warduke, who's one of the leaders of this horned society that are invading Faerun from interplanar portals, obviously with an object of conquering this new realm and reducing it and reshaping it to a form in their liking. So you were making your way over towards where Khan was wreaking havoc and destruction upon the trades ward. You rescued a cat along the way.
Oh yes.
That's what I was
from
mention.
a burning building, and the owner.
Oh God! Then fuck, we saved the right thing.
You did, because they rewarded you with an amulet of advantage. So that allows you to roll the possessor to roll all rolls with advantage. And you suspected that this might be the same woman that you rescued the cat of earlier in the campaign in Waterdeep. She was teaching magic within the courtyard around that tower, if you recall. So could be. Who knows who they are? Are they a god? Are they just some altruistic guardian aiding you in secret? You don't know, and you might never know, because you never.
Not the DM, because you didn't write it down.
You never fully explore any of these plot threads, so that's another one that will just go.
There's only one thing we fully explore.
Yeah, anuses. Yeah.
And the
monster anuses. Have I recapped sufficiently?
The in-betweeners.
Is there anything else I've missed out?
Oh God, what did you call it?
The fleshly fun bridge.
Yes. You sound like you've got experience there. Like that comes from somewhere.
Everyone simultaneously took a sip of whatever they're drinking.
Yeah, it's like I did.
Whatever blows your boat.
If anyone ever has sex with me again, I'll make sure to ask them to fondle my fleshy fun bridge.
I'm just gonna be like trying to find out.
Every session, this game becomes less and less about playing Dungeons and Dragons and more about making really gross,
inappropriate jokes.
Really gross and inappropriate jokes. No wonder no one wants to sponsor us. We're just too.
I reckon if we go really far.
Pornhub.
It will just come back the way around.
Pornhub. Let's get sponsored by Pornhub.
I don't think Pornhub has like a D&D
They do now.
thing. They
Yeah,
do
they
now.
Do you reckon
This
you
is
get booby
bullshit.
dice?
I'm sure somebody's made some dice that's got boobs in it. Like if you've put skulls in it, someone's put boobs in it somewhere. If you can think it,
Did
it's
I tell you that I once met someone with? Oh, you just cut out. Did I tell you that I once met someone who had magic cards in sleeves that had hentai pictures on
Yes,
the
yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Great.
you can put inappropriate sexual imagery on everything.
was it tentacle porn hentai by any chance?
It was a different image on every single card, and he had like a stack of 70.
Oh dear, and he was playing against
Not
children.
that this is really the point, but that's not a legal sleeve if they're different on every one.
It wasn't that sharp. Do you reckon he memorized every single pornographic image to get an advantage in his magic games?
It's a dude, he can
Just
easily do that.
Absolutely possible.
It's in the
Yeah,
bank.
It's in the bank.
Man, I don't know why more women aren't into Magic the Gathering. I just don't understand it.
I don't know why more women don't play TTRPGs.
Impenetrable.
It's just
Ugh.
look no further than that explanation that you just gave us there, Pat.
Did we decide who got the amulet?
That was between you to decide. I don't
Oh,
remember.
that's the last one we did.
Oh wait, no, I do remember. I
Yeah,
suggested that you
yeah.
let Sif have it because he was the
Yeah.
one having the most trouble making an impact with his attacks, because most of his attacks are actually like bludgeoning based attacks, whereas the rest of you have additional skills that let you get by armor hide and things like that. So, but that's up to you. You guys make the decision.
Could anyone remind me what that you had on it then? What's the
That also makes more rolls per round than anyone else as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. I can make a lot.
1,000.
Monks are OP, that sounds good.
Now you can make 2,000.
Whoa!
Nice. Okay, so what does this thing do?
So when you
Advantage on rolls.
if you wear it and attune to it, because it requires attunement, it gives
How
you
long does attunement
advantage.
take? You've got 60 seconds.
Yeah, well that's the thing. I will allow fast track attunements just for the sake of
He's just
Experience.
naturally inclined.
It's almost
towards
like it was made specifically for you to have this. Almost like the DM thought, someone's at a disadvantage here. I will invent something. Like,
Oh, okay, I see. That sounds coincidental, to be honest with you. What's the
Yeah,
name
I
of
think
this
so.
project?
But you need to keep track of how many times you use it. Because there'll be a reason for that later.
Is this an existing item?
No, I've
Will you have to
I've
make that
created
many
it.
rolls at disadvantage afterwards? That would be hilarious.
You don't know, Mike. You don't know.
Advantage on
And stop
any
being so
rolls?
I
bloody
do.
clever. Can you just stop it? Can you stop being such a mechanics wizard that you figure out all of my fucking shit ahead of me ever implementing it?
So, wait, I get advantage on rolls. Is it all rolls or just specific ones?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
It's alright, Mike.
One or latter?
I'll just wait till I'm a player
All rolls?
in your campaign,
I think
and then I'll get my revenge.
So he's the bad guy.
Right.
Yeah, all rolls, Pat. All rolls.
Okay.
But
Okay,
so
I mean,
you need to keep.
you'll be waiting a long time because the only thing I'm running is a deficit.
Right.
Okay, so
I'm gonna die. We're gonna die.
you are making your way over towards Khan, thrashing his way through the trades lord, primarily the necropolis. What's it called in Waterdeep?
City of the Dead.
City of the Dead.
Is all Durabeth and the whole
They're
faction
following
crew-
after you. Yeah, everybody's making their way over to the next nearest target in an effort to pile on as much of an onslaught against a single target. They're concentrating their fire, basically.
Okay.
That's the point of it.
Do you get to shout, Khan?
Oh, I was hoping someone would, but
Did you not notice?
You're Ponic.
That's every time we see him.
I know.
Yeah, we're
No,
the
no,
least favorite.
reason.
We're the least favorite friends house. We just figured that out.
So what was it? We were planning to go. We did have a strategy of trying to.
Vaguely recall our strategy involved
push
invisibility and going for the guy on the top.
Yeah, trying to push him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'd used
We're gonna get a lift up there
invisibility to
from
turn yourselves.
The dragon?
It's like the magic school bus, but with dragons.
So can you all, if you're intending to engage this target, can you roll initiative for me? If you're not intending to do anything else beforehand, then we can hold off on that for a moment.
So wait, so you guys want to go for Khan? Oh, good.
Well, the guy on top of Khan.
No,
You gotta
before we do that,
invisible. Come on.
who is casting invisibility? Because
Work.
if someone else can cast
Yeah,
that,
I'm like, I need to get some info.
So I remember you and Haz were discussing about casting invisibility.
Haz, are you going to cast it so I can cast
Yeah, I
it?
can cast it as well, yeah.
Well, I won't cast it at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so before combat, Aaron, I'd like to cast Bless as we're on our way over. It lasts for a minute at least.
Okay.
If I remember exactly. So I'll cast that on our way over.
Okay. I mean, if there's any other buffs or anything that anyone wants to do beforehand, you can do that.
Ooh! I know what I'll do. I sound like a monkey then. I'll cast. I'll use my. What's it called? Know your enemy. A minute before we get there, I'll try and learn some stats from the. Do you want to know about Khan or do you want to know about WATERDEEP, guys?
A WATERDEEP maybe, because
Yeah.
we're like probably aiming for him.
So yeah.
No, we don't wanna go after the board. Sorry, is that metagaming?
We don't know it's WATERDEEP, but I guess if we know
Oh,
who the rider
Whoever's
is.
riding it. We're just assuming it's WATERDEEP, I guess.
What would you rather know? Strength, Dex, Con, AC, or current hit points?
Yeah, how much com?
Points. No, go hit points.
Did you say how much Con?
I heard Con.
Right?
Con.
How much?
Con.
Con.
Oh.
Right, yeah, got there.
Oh, you mean Khan? Right, I see.
Con.
My hearing's not.
Did you say current HP?
I would think that would be most useful.
Yeah.
Or start
agree.
on AC.
Can I know the rider's current hit points? Please, DM.
The rider's current hit points.
Yeah.
9,000.
They are 320.
He's a beefy boy.
Okie dokie.
He won't get up.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Cool. Cray, release this.
There's a lot of us, so
What's a hit point?
How many jelly babies his body makes up?
Okay.
He's got 320
He's made out
jelly
of jelly
babies.
baby?
Hip point.
Is
I
it-
thought you said hip joint.
He's got 320 hip joints.
How many
That's
can
a lot of
does he have?
Wait, are you referring to Khan? Because I know Khan is made up of multiple skeletons. Are you getting them confused?
So are you got more than one hip replacement?
Yeah.
Khan is mostly
Yeah.
hip joints. Yeah, that's true.
It's just hips. Just hip joints.
And so he's not very good. He's not very good at telling porkies because his hips are like.
Shakira knows everything about that guy.
very good.
So, are you guys going to roll initiative next, or is that the plan?
Yeah.
10.
Real quick, Mike, did you say invisibility for everyone or just Ornax?
Well, the rules say that it's anything the wearer is carrying.
I think we decided it made us.
Yes, I'll
I
allow
would
it.
recommend do it on all of it, as many as you can afford, though, because then
If you're on Oranax, I will class that as technically he's carrying you. So
Being carried, yeah.
you might still want to cast it on a couple of us in case we want to jump off, though.
Yeah, so I'll
Like,
cast it.
any of the melee types probably want to jump off.
Yeah, so I'll cast it on Ornax,
Yeah.
Cray,
Yeah.
and Sif.
Yeah.
What
What are you guys?
invisibility, in case you want to jump off. Basically, everyone's invisible right now on the back of the dragon, so we are hoping, I'm guessing in my head, we're hoping like we get close enough that this creature can't see us, and then you can jump off and attack him.
Also, if Oranax does something that would break the invisibility, these two would still be invisible.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you're kind of using us as angry bombs. Yeah. I'm down.
Ooh, I like
They're like
that.
invisible Trojan horses.
Ooh.
I think it was. Did I have my key restored at any point?
We had a rest after we left the theatre,
Yes.
But not since
but
the
not since then.
Terror.
Oh yeah, no. I think I fucked up last session because I had it jotted down that I used key points, but I just wrote it really poorly and I used 3 key points, not 12. So
It's
Sorry,
some funky ass handwriting. But yeah, 3 sounds more like how many you actually used in that fight.
I've got dyslexia. My handwriting is incomprehensible.
That's no excuse.
I mean, that's exactly the excuse.
Regular's handwriting
God damn it.
is like makes sense to them, but not other people. But you know,
Oh no, I can't actually.
handwriting's that bad, it doesn't even make sense to you. You might wonder why you're even writing.
I try. Okay. Okay. Like I try, Mike.
There's a theme. Pat's sitting there with Simon Says, just typing everything out. God damn it, Mike. Oh dear.
No, it's just when I write really fast, it becomes unreadable. But when I
That quick, your writing is so fast. It's faster than the speed of light. The ink is just.
Burns.
What?
Okay, so let's have those initiative rolls then.
10.
Please. So 10 from Cray.
Rubbish.
Give me a second. 20 something. 23.
Okay.
Aha, you think Craig rolled badly? You ain't got shit.
What'd you
Six.
Bring it.
6.
Awesome. Good job, we're invisible.
Yeah.
Why don't you have more to add to your initiative than that?
I just rolled really poorly.
2.
Also, I'm a character level behind, so you know.
Excellent, lies.
Okay, Kayla, what did you get for your initiative?
13.
13. How about you, Ezra?
21.
Ooh, that's good. And finally, Grogbog, what did you get?
We got 18.
18. Okay, so first in the initiative is Bramble. So you're on the back of Oranax, heading towards Khan. What are you going to do?
Shit, I didn't think this far ahead. I'm gonna cast lightning probably.
On Warduke,
Yeah, or whoever's up there.
whoever this horned man is.
Yeah. I just see that whole man and I'm like, son. Yeah, having that.
Boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast some chain lightning. So you create a ball of lightning that arcs toward the target of your choice. They can see within range. 3 bolts then leap off the target towards various other targets. So if you make a dexterity saving throw.
Against the rider.
Yeah, the rider.
The rider.
Of the stool.
Okay.
The rider was on the stool. What on that?
Okay, that's a 15.
I think you fail because mine's 17.
Okay.
So 10d8 lightning damage. Actually, let me just do some here.
So as you make that attack, Bramble, the helm of the figure like riding atop Khan's spiky, crusty skeletal head. His helm turns towards you as if he's clocked you, like he knows. He knows and sees you. That's the impression you get. Even though the attack like hits him head on, he makes no effort to move out of the way and just takes the hit.
Oh, he takes it.
So cool.
Nice.
30 points of lightning damage.
30.
20 cool points.
20 cool points. Minus 20 cool points.
That's what's that? Freezing damage?
He absorbs the cool points and then reflects them back at us. Oh, I'm so blind.
So cool.
So yeah, it blasts him and it rocks him back a bit, but he just you can just see that he's just absorbing the damage, like and even though he's singed and visibly scorched by the blast, he is undeterred, and he pulls the reins up to the side, and you can see that he's steadily steering Khan to face towards you now.
Since 3 of the bolts left off, 1 would hit Khan as well. So if Khan makes a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Yeah. So that is a 9.
Oh, he fails, so he takes the same.
How much does he take?
I'm just rolling it, so 7, 14, 15.
And you got his stats there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
They're not the same as that though.
No, but I'm assuming he's got...
No metagaming, no cheating. So what
He
is
takes 33 points of lightning damage.
33? Okay.
Quickly knows anyway.
You can feel it. In his friendship bone.
Yeah, man.
And the hip bone.
Quickly knows all his stats.
Yeah, sorry, in the hip joint.
Oh, my friendship bone. It's
Oh, the puns! The puns are out of control.
You broke my friendship bone.
You don't bust my friendship bone!
You don't break my
My
friendship
friendship
bone.
bone.
Which bone does that bone connect to?
The hip joint.
The hand bone.
No, the friendship bone only connects to the only friend bone. The friend zone bone.
The friend zone bone. Friend bone.
Oh, I think I had that when I was in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't we all?
A friend. That's nice.
I'm sorry. No.
Okay, so anything else on your turn, Bramble?
I'm just gonna be like, I think he notices us. And I'm just gonna like, I'm guessing since I'm like,
I mean, you did just throw a lightning bolt at him.
I know, but he looked before I even threw it. It's so cool.
Or an
I'm just gonna
axe.
put my hat down and slightly duck because I'm like, oh my god, this is.
Have you got a friendship bone for him?
I don't have a friendship.
So Oranax confirms this for you. He says, yes, it appears that he can see through invisibility. Not good for
Oh wait,
us.
Companionship.
Our plan is bad. It's a bad
I mean-
plan.
Are our plans ever good? Really?
That one time we had a good plan.
So how
We've
far?
had some good ones.
How far would you say you are away from Khan at the minute, like in terms of distance? Because it's up to you, because you're flying Oranax. So
I mean, close enough to cast lightning, I guess.
so what was the?
150 feet is.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So it's now Ezra's turn
It would make sense that we would cast that
from a
once
distance.
we were in range.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, still 150 feet. Probably not a whole lot I can do. 150 feet, let's find out. It's got 150 feet range.
Calm.
Any chance we can close by 30 feet?
Yeah. Of course.
Alright. Can we close 30 feet and...
I will say Oranax's movement is your movement whenever it's convenient to do so. So
Fine,
Okay.
cool. Yeah, so from 120 feet I'll cast a guiding bolt.
He's got
This
8
will
feet.
not hit. His AC would be ridiculous, but whatever. So So +9. Yeah, do you know what 2 + 9 is? Not enough.
I'm not good at maths. But I
Yeah,
got
unless
that.
his AC is 11. Worth a try?
Unfortunately not.
No. Try doubling
That's
it.
nicely.
And then add a few stuff. So yeah, I guess it
What
sales
does,
plus 2.
what does bless do?
Oh shit, good point. I do. Well, it's still not going to be enough.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, I was like, 5. Wait, that's not the right dice. Okay, let's pretend I rolled a 4. It's 15. Still a miss, right?
What do you say speed was? 80?
Flying speed's 80.
Yeah.
15 doesn't hit.
Or an axe, yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 3, so 14.
No, it's a miss, unfortunately, Ezra. Anything else?
That is all. Actually, I'll tell you what. I am going to give some bardic inspiration. Who's next?
It would be Grogbog.
Can you get anything at range?
He's got javelins.
Yeah. It's in,
120-foot range javelin. That's some
Didn't
Troy
you close-
throw in there.
you close some distance, didn't you?
Yeah, so it's now you're 110 feet closer to. Someone keep track of this.
I'll give you advantage because that means if you're using it, you know, like range weapons have the long range distance. That'll cancel that out. So you can stand a chance. Oh no, wait. Sorry, it's not advantage. Ignore me.
So far you've used 30 feet of movement of Oranax.
Okay.
So someone keep track of that. So yeah, it is now the time for a hazard. So let's see what we get on the hazards table this time.
Dun, dun, dun.
What will happen?
As it has.
So
I was waiting for someone to say yeah.
you see another spell careen off
You're welcome.
the hide of Khan's skeletal form, and it will be another ray of frost. Wow, it likes ray of frost, doesn't it? This dice.
It really does.
Okay.
There's clearly like one dude casting Ray of Frost. Like,
It's just like
in that-
Ray of Frost,
in that
Ray of
video.
Frost, Ray of Frost.
Imagine missed that. Imagine. He's just Ray of Frost, Ray of Frost, Ray of Frost.
It's just the same old move job over and over again.
His friend's just like, can't you do anything else?
If it works, why change?
Snow wizard.
It's the whipping!
Snow
Make it
wizard.
in snow.
When I say snow, I mean cocaine.
So, let's see. So, how many of you is there? 6. So, roll a 6. So,
Technically 7.
Craig is 1, Haz is 2, Pat is 3, Max is 4, Mike is 5, Kat is 6.
Mhm.
Oh, it's
I bet it'll be
jacked.
me.
It's jacked.
Frost again.
It always me.
It's Max. It's
Why did you
Max.
call it? Why did you call it?
You brought that on yourself.
Can you do it? You see this? You see this ball of magical energy careening towards you. So make a dex saving throw, please.
So you add 4 to your dex saving throws because me, and if you want to re-roll it, you got it. No, not re-roll. Add D10 if you want to use your inspiration. Wait, no, D8. Sorry.
I will add D8, you think?
D8, yeah, because I bard nerfed myself.
Partner.
Put 10 levels in Paladin.
Oh, nice. 20.
20. That is good. Let's see what I get.
I did have to use both of those. But
That's why you all should just huddle near me.
18.
Anyone in 10
Okay.
foot of me, +4 saves. It's
Okay.
huge.
So you're only going to take half the damage of this.
great.
So. Okay, it's 2d8. Let's see. So you take 7 points of frost damage as you're just caught by the edge of this spell as you like manage to lean to the side to try to avoid the full brunt of it, but it still gets you a little bit.
Can I find out who who fired that?
Sure, do a perception check.
Survey the battleground if someone's still casting. Rare frost.
It's obviously the Ice King.
Yes, Ice King.
It's Ice King.
Have you rolled perception?
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh, I haven't watched Adventure Time. Right.
They must have new episodes.
Well, it finished, didn't it?
Yeah, it had like it had a bunch of seasons after we finished uni, but no one really picked up.
16, did you say?
I never picked up on it.
You say 16, Max?
Yeah.
16. Okay, so you see one of the wizards currently levitating in the air and firing at Khan. It's a male wizard with their hair wrapped up into like almost like a turban, made of hair. And they're just like constantly just firing ray of frost at the giant skeleton.
Just you see these cooldown bars like going up and down. It's just like he's spamming E.
One.
Yeah.
One.
Do you shout anything at them or anything?
How far away is it? Is he really far?
Some distance away. I can't be asked to
You're
think.
try and cut silence on him.
Probably within shouting
I
distance.
shoot him a look for later. I'll hunt him down when the time's right.
All right. Anything else on your turn? Oh wait, it is your turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was my turn.
Yeah. Grog remembers this.
Can we move within 60 feet of him? So use the rest of Oranax's
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
So you've used the full range of Oranax's movement, so he can no longer move on any of your turns now until the next round. So you're now, what was 150 minus? So you're probably on him. You're probably like within 10 feet of them. It's up to you. How close do you want to get to this
I don't want to be
gargantuan skeleton?
Go 60 feet then.
Yeah, let's keep it as far away as possible,
Okay,
60 feet away.
So
And then I'll cast Flame Striker on him and Khan.
okay.
I think we've got that first.
Isn't that one of these spells that shoots straight down? Is this one of the rare occasions where you can hit two enemies by going straight down?
Yeah.
That never happens.
Until then.
Doesn't Sunbeam, is it Sunray or Sunbeam has that effect as well? And Moonray. They're pretty good spells. They're good spells for that.
Can we do a dexterity saving throw?
I certainly can. So for Khan, that is a 15. For Ward Duke, that is 13 plus. That's a 13. So I'm assuming they both fail.
Yes, yeah, it's 18 to save.
Okay.
Awesome.
Roll good, Max.
I'm trying. Okay, so like I sort of coalesce like the magical weave in my hands and sort of bring down from the sky like a magical sort of column of fire and light.
What's Gears of War weapon called?
Hammer of Dawn. And I'm just like rolling on the spot going, woo! So I'm trying to find the bloody die. Right, cool. Uh, 10, 18. 18 fire.
18, okay.
And 12 radiant.
Nice. 30 damage to each of them.
Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
So, sorry, 18 fire and 12 radiant, did you say?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so this cylinder of fire like just strikes and engulfs the figure and the head of Khan, blasts through the skeletal body, scoring and blistering like both of them. And you hear the helmed figure like roaring in angry pain. It's like, and
that didn't go well.
so how far away did you say you'd kept from?
I think we've got about 30 feet.
So you got 30 feet from the creep.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you're 30 feet away from. Yeah, good. Okay.
If you want to be that close, sure.
Well, it's up to you. You directed how far Oranax went, so.
About that far, to be honest.
Yeah,
Some of us got to jump off, so.
Okay.
Can I say my movement to jump off when there's an opportunity?
Yeah. Yep, you can do that. Yep. So it's now Oranax's go. Who's piloting Oranax this turn? Who wants to? I mean, between you can decide what to do with them, but it's. What do you want Oranax to do?
You've got the stats, haven't you, Craig? You might as well pilot.
Do.
Yeah, so do I.
Put you on the
Can you
spot.
just straight up squash him? Squish him?
Chomp him.
You pick him up in the claws and then fly him up really high and just let
Should
him
we
fall
just
to
pick him up and just throw him into the ocean?
It's the sea.
Into the sea?
Let's see. Do.
Very good. Very close.
Shit! I've just realised I should have been rolling with advantage.
That's fine, don't worry. You don't need to do that.
Don't worry about it. No biggie.
So we could do fire breath. We could try a weakening breath.
Oh,
Yeah.
that might be good weakening.
Yeah, we can make it good.
Like, because we don't know why he was absorbing the magic, do we? Could the dragon? What does weakening breath do exactly?
So the dragon exhales gas in a 90-foot cone. Each creature in that area must succeed on a strength saving throw or have a disadvantage on strength-based attack rolls, strength checks and strength saving throws for 1 minute.
Weaken him
yeah.
and then pick him up and throw him into the ocean.
Yes, if we grapple him after he's weakened, we can. No, we just go. We go to the very top of the troposphere and just drop him down, and he dies.
I have a grappling ability, which means I'm really good at holding on to men. So that could be helpful.
Pat, you climb down onto Oranax's claws, and then you can grapple him while Oranax grapples him, like double grapple. And then we let him go. It's the easy kill.
I mean,
New Oranax
yeah,
figure with a
to be
double
honest, now I think about it, how helpful am I going to be?
Well, very, because you got all the advantage.
That's true.
Yeah, so we could try weaken breath. Is that the consensus? Consensus for doing that?
I think that's a good idea.
Who's
Okay.
goes after? Oh, okay. Who's goes after Oranax?
Who's after Oranax, Aaron?
It is Khan.
It's both creatures have to do it because it's within the cone. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can
Well,
you-
it gives Khan a disadvantage. He's probably gonna
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. It might give us some hope. Can you do a strength saving throw, Aaron?
Yeah.
Probably have like a million strength of those, isn't
For Khan and for strength.
Strength saving throw.
Million bajillion.
Oh my god. That's a 28 for Warduke.
He's passed.
And
We've got this in the bag, guys.
that's
Come
an
on.
18 for Khan.
So Khan fails.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That's probably the one we wanted to fail though, because he'll be the one doing strength attacks.
True. Yeah. So Khan, has a disadvantage on strength-based attack rolls, strength checks, strength saving throws. Cool.
So strength attacks and strength save throws.
Yeah. And checks. It's only for 1 minute.
Oh.
So that's
Holy shit,
10
guys. I don't
turns.
understand why I haven't used D&D Beyond before this.
Welcome.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know why you haven't.
Welcome, friend.
Much easier. Have you got the dice as well?
No, I like rolling my own dice, but and I'm still like, I started just before the stream because I leave everything for the last minute. I'm still adding shit to it. It's so much more. It's better than all this shit.
Yeah.
Paper is the past. Until the solar flare.
But not like this.
The only thing I don't like about D&D Beyond is because I've got all like the books and you have to like buy all the stuff on top of it. So it's just like I don't want to buy it twice.
This is the thing. If they'd have given me a discount for having already purchased the physical copies, like if there was a QR code you could scan in the back of the books to give you a discount or something,
That's true.
I would have really appreciated that.
Yeah.
That would be great, yeah.
But I have been given a lot of discount
They've given
codes
me
by them, so
many discount codes.
Yeah.
I've pretty much got stuff for.
anyway,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, that's good.
Fuss ends our endorsement and
Real life gripes.
review of D&D
Yeah.
Beyond.
It's still
it's good.
awesome.
It's good, and it's also integrated into Discord now. So if you wanted to, you can use it within Discord as
Yeah,
well.
and get all your account hacked.
Anyway, and get your account hacked. Yeah, apparently that's been happening, unfortunately.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. Right, back to D&D. So Oranax, is that all you're having him do on that turn? That weakening
I think that's what
weakening
he
breath
can do,
attack?
because I think that's a biggie. So
Okay. So it's now Khan's go.
Unless he does a legendary action.
You can do a legendary action on another character's turn. So
Yeah.
it's a reaction.
That's not what he's
You use legendary actions as a reaction.
Yeah. Okay.
So, say Khan swats Oranax. Oranax could choose to use one of its legendary actions, but it's only once after another character's turn,
Okay.
and then they're expended, and then he only gets them back after his turn comes back round again.
Okay. Right.
So does that all make sense?
Yeah.
Anyway, so Khan, like you see Wardu like singed and smoking, and his eyes, like his red glowing eyes, are just like baleful slits, like focused entirely upon you, and you hear him say, "Khan, kill them," and he encourages with the reins of Khan to steer around and start striding towards you,
God, it's us!
and it raises a clawed skeletal hand up.
Remember
Your
that
family!
Swings it down at Oranax in the air. So I have disadvantage on these attacks then, do I?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Remember that time we knocked down a church?
Oh, great memories.
It's not good. 13.
Bramble, I don't think has actually been introduced to Khan, so he's gonna be like, you know this thing?
My buddy.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, his
We knew
buddy.
him when he was smaller.
His buddy that was virtually uncontrollable and would sometimes go berserk and attack them as well
One
as.
time.
People remember the church incident, but Bramble doesn't.
13 to hit is a miss with the first attack, I'm
On the
assuming.
AC, is it?
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, so no way, nowhere near. So Oranax is like, whoa! And he steers, banks to the side, and deftly avoids the claw as it slashes down and takes the top off like a tower building below.
Flashback.
Ooh, that's a better roll. That's a much better roll. That is a 25 to hit, so that does hit. But the second claw swipes around and manages to slash across Oranax's torso. 2d10. So that is 21 points of bludgeoning damage and 14 points of slashing damage. So 21 bludgeoning, 14 slashing. And then it brings the previous arm that missed back up and attempts to grab Oranax in the air, like lunges for you. So
Abandoned dragon.
that is a 12, so that misses. So that ends Khan's turn. It's now Kayla's go.
Okay. So how close are we?
Oh, he's right on you now. Like you're probably, if you wanted to close the distance to his upper body, that would be like another 30. You could use the rest of Oranax's 30 feet of movement to get there if you wanted to.
I think we should get close and jump off.
Yeah.
Are we still invisible? Oh, we're going to be invisible if we jump up, right?
You are
I'm
invisible,
not, but some of you are.
but Warduke can see you.
Yeah.
You've established that you're not invisible to him.
Those baleful red eyes.
That's how he was able to attack you.
Are you invisible?
Oh, yeah, of course, you can
I
see
don't know
it.
if that helps.
He already sees us anyway.
Yeah.
Also, is that like that classic thing of like if you jump on a giant monstrosity and it tries to attack you, it will attack itself, right?
Well,
Exactly.
we'll find out.
Yes.
Good plan.
Exactly.
Stop hitting yourself. Ow. That was me still.
Stop hitting yourself. Yeah, I, that's what I want to do. I want us to close the gap and jump off onto Garn.
Okay, so you close the gap. So Oranax is like, very well, if you think that's wise. And he swoops in like underneath the arm. Where do you want to jump off onto? A shoulder or an arm or the head? What's your plan?
Where's the guy?
Khan is atop the head, like nestled amongst these like jutting spikes of bone like that are protruding from Khan's head like a crown.
Yeah.
There's an area of the body where we've been incredibly good at infiltrating.
Well, there is no anus.
What?
You go into the pelvic girdle of Khan.
We can't win. We can't win.
No way I'm winning.
Eyes or anus or like orifices that we know of.
Make no one.
You can go through the
I
eye.
would- Yeah, as close as possible, really.
Okay, the I-ness. Right, I see.
Pun of the session. You win the award, Pat.
Hmm?
You win the bad pun award for today's
Thank
game.
It's so early yet.
So proud. So proud.
So where we landed? On the shop?
I don't know. It's up to Kayla. It's
Where we
Kayla's go.
landed? Kayla?
Oh, I think as close as possible. So, like, yeah, near the crowny bit.
Okay, so Oranax swoops under the arm, up across the torso and around to the head, and he's like, "Is this good?" And so if you're happy with that, you can like jump off onto the
Let's
skeleton's
go.
bony pate.
SWAT team.
So
What
Kayla jumps down. So yeah, you just do a dex saving throw. No, dex acrobatics check, please, to see if you can like judge the landing adequately, because this head is like swiveling around and moving constantly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nat 20. Nice.
20.
Nice.
Money.
Yeah, no problem. In fact, Kayla probably like flips off and does like a perfect landing.
Backflip,
Yeah.
swing it around, my whip, acrobatics, the whole shebang.
What do you want to do now? Because I'll let you have done that as your movement. So.
When did she become cool?
I've always been cool.
I mean, you're pretty tough. I don't think you've been cool about it.
Yeah. Spicy. I've always been spicy.
You know, it's that words can have multiple meanings, and that creates comedy.
I guess with the momentum of my cool landing, how close am I now that I've landed? Am I within attacking distance?
So let me bring up roll 20 here. So Cat,
Oh, okay, roll 20.
you're probably on the back of his head. I'm just
Big
damn.
skelly mob.
Did I make a character? Yes, I did.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Hang on.
Oh, is that Warduke? I mean, who is that guy? I've never seen that guy before.
So he's riding on the top. So yeah, you're probably about 20, 25 feet away from him.
Sorry, password.
Let's go get our grappling friends so we can get rid of the other guy. I'm sure he's still around.
Wait, what?
Sorry.
Does you remember your last character was
Oh,
taken away by Wodju?
he was? Oh.
So yeah, to get him back,
Need to find out where he is.
Play a burn character. Unless we just get the heads thrown at us like last time.
I wonder if the head's still masked though.
Probably. Unless, I mean, it is a handy mask. Not not so handy.
Not if we're in a graveyard.
No. Would you say I'm at least within 15 foot?
You can get within 15 foot if you want to.
Oh, I thought I'd used my movement.
No, I meant that as part of the movement. You can probably move another 5 feet to close some of the distance if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a bit closer and.
He moved like this much now. That's so funny.
No, I'm just gonna go that much closer. I'm gonna go closer, and using the momentum from my acrobatics, I'm gonna try and sweep his feet with my whip. I want to trip him up, so grapple him. I don't. Is that grapple? I want to trip him. I want to make him prone.
Make you prone.
What should I roll for that?
Attack.
An attack roll? Yeah.
You got a drink?
I'm alright, yeah.
Uh, 17?
17 is a miss.
Ah, okay. I tickle his ankles with my whip.
Ooh.
So as you attempt to trip, he just like lazily just steps his foot to the side, and turns to glare at you and says, "Pathetic effort! You must do much better than that to try and snare me."
Don't have to be rude.
I thought he was just gonna stare,
Just stare at me.
I was like, oh, look at him, so cool, he doesn't talk.
No, he lost cool points now.
That's all right.
Squeaky voice.
He doesn't need. Warduke does not need your approval.
It is true.
Can I have jumped off with my movement as well, Aaron?
Yes, because you were holding your turn, weren't you, Max? So yeah, you can put yourself wherever you want on the bonds of the skelly bobbins.
I don't have access to Roll20 on my iPad.
Oh, poop. Okay. I'll put
So
you beside
I'll be
Kayla.
near you, Kayla.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. I couldn't make the skeleton any bigger. It wouldn't. I tried, but it wouldn't fit on the map. So I had to. It's probably not
quite large.
It's not to scale. It's just an approximation. So, is that it for your turn, Kayla, or are you going to do anything else?
I think so. Yeah.
All right. So, Cray, you're on the back floor and axe still. What are you doing?
I'll come down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go next to the opposite side of Kayla, underneath Ornax's chin area. Where am I?
On the back of his neck.
Nice. Whee! Yeah! We're gonna die. Well, I guess I'm gonna attack him.
Okay. What does Bless do?
Add a d4 to every attack roll and saving throw.
Oh.
What else is there? To most rolls.
To an attack roll.
I'm guessing a 16.
I didn't add that to my roll.
Oh.
Does a 16 hit?
Too late
16
now.
does not hit.
I looked at this
Yeah.
dice.
Attack rolls and saving throws get a D4 for the next minute, as long as I can maintain concentration.
So first attack misses. Maths. God, what is that? 10. No, this is 2.
So both attacks miss.
Got
So
one
I'm
more.
assuming you're close in on
Yeah,
him. Yeah.
and oh, come on!
No.
15, no.
No. Okay.
14,
So you
14,
white guys
15.
watch as Warduke just without barely moving, just like slightly tilting his or shifting his body, manages to easily evade each of Cray Cray's axe. Is it with Wilson?
Yeah.
Axe attacks. He's like, and his composure just does not change. Like he just stays there, just staring at you all.
Oh, is it every time you attack you roll that dice? Mike.
I don't know.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. To every every attack roll and
So
saving throw.
add the total to the previous.
So that one didn't. 19.
No, all of them miss. So yeah,
He's got
my
high.
description is unchanged.
Yeah.
Anything else? No. Okay, Sif, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Oh, right. I'm filling out my D&D Beyond. But I am also...
A good use of time.
I'm filling my pants.
Yeah, sorry. I shall carry out the plan I've set forth for myself, and I shall jump on the fucking not Warduke, probably, and I shall try to stab him with all my might.
Okay. So you run up Oranax's head, like jump and do a roll and land onto in true acrobatic monk martial arts style, and drop directly down in front of Warduke. So make your attack.
Oh, right.
You have
So
advantage
we're trying to earn cool points, but we're all failing.
Say again. What was that?
Me or
Me?
Ken, sorry.
Huh?
Like,
One after the other.
Oh, I was just reminding you to roll with advantage because of the and add D4 because of the.
That is true. That is true.
there's advantage and 1d4.
Opening his 36 chambers of shouting right there.
There's a key for each chamber.
Defeat me! Show me your Wu-Tang style.
You want to
Room them up.
trust that?
It's one of these 36 keys. Give me 1 second.
It ain't
It's not that
Wu-Tang
one.
style to look for.
It's not that one either. It's always the last one. Oh dear.
Warduke dies of old age.
Okay, so my Wu-Tang style has rolled a 1 and also a 3, so
Oh.
I don't think I hit him.
No, so like as you like make your attack, he just shifts his body subtly again, and the fist goes wide. Anything
He
else?
looks at you and he says,
Oh, I
your
know.
Wu-Tang style can defeat me.
Are you sure, Pat? Because you must have like +10 on attacks.
And you got advantage.
Oh, so look, so the first roll was a 1, sorry, a 2, because, well, technically a 2, and the other roll was a 3, so even if I add my 11 to that, that's still not going to hit him.
Yeah.
Right.
And a D4, but still probably not going to hit it.
Yeah. Well, let's try the other, let's try to stab him again.
Oh, are you using the spear, or are you punching? What are you doing here?
I'm using the spear, yeah.
Okay.
I just rolled a 1.
Oh dear. So as Warduke basically
Wait,
gets.
can you roll with advantage?
Hold on, advantage.
Oh yeah.
So this comes up to 17.
No, it's a miss. So Warduke just
You add
deflects
D4.
it. He raises his shield and just it glances off the shield.
Add the D4 as well, Pat.
Sorry.
Every D4 counts.
We're all in this together.
How is a dirty 20?
It's a miss.
It's a D4.
So again, he raises a shield and easily deflects the spear's blade tip away from himself. But you hear him go, "Ha! Better!"
Oh, you turned him on.
He's into it.
And he's like, "You might be a challenge after all."
So
Cool.
he's got like
Everyone
dragon.
roll well.
What if he's got higher?
Is that it for you, Sif? Anything else?
I'm not gonna waste.
There's no such thing as wasting stuff on this dude.
Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to change the page in my book so I can remember how I do the thing. I shall unleash a flurry of blows. So someone wearing a wolf costume.
Someone.
Okay. Instead punching Wojcik. He is confused. But also, time to fuck this up. What up?
It's a Yif.
I think it's pronounced Jif actually.
Make a fur pile out of him.
Let's not get into that debate. Bloody hell! You'll set the internet on fire.
This is fine.
Well, Cat would be into that. Sorry, Kayla.
Kayla would be into it.
Cat's not a pyromaniac, no matter what everyone says. Anyone says, yes.
I only like candles.
Scented or unscented?
Scented.
Wow, I just rolled a 5, and then with advantage I rolled a 5. But the dice have different numbers.
Are you rolling a d20?
Yes, I'm
The most patronising question in D&D.
D20 and a D4. I am doing the thing. I am just not very good.
The dirt and the dirt.
That was great.
If you ever wondered why things never go well for me in life, this is why. Like, imagine how everything else turns out if my luck with dice is so...
Do you always roll a
Did you
1?
buy yourself like loaded dice, like badly loaded dice?
Well, I mean, okay, so these dice are from, like, the white ones are from Aaron and the red ones are from Craig, so...
Definitely loaded.
Yes. Yeah.
Loaded with love.
Oh my god, that's gross.
Especially the white ones.
Oh, it's amazing.
You don't want to know what they're made of.
That's disgusting.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh!
is that it for you, Sif? Have you done what you can?
I was getting salty for no reason at all. Oh no, I'm gonna try my second strike. So the first strike I miss, obviously I don't punch him.
Okay, yeah.
And then...
I guess,
Come on.
We're just lulling him into a false sense of security.
Yeah.
This is is this my 5th or 4th one?
I think it's your 4th, isn't it? Am I wrong about that?
4th attack.
Yeah.
This would be your 9th dice d20 roll. So.
Yeah. So I don't hit him. He's impenetrable, kind of like stuff.
Did you roll with advantage in our d4?
Oh yeah, no, I absolutely did.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So yeah, I tried. I did 20 damage.
What was the result, though? What was the result?
So the last roll was 11 plus 8. So that would have been 19, which wouldn't have been a hit.
Yeah.
Previous one was 7 and plus 8 attack bonus, so that wouldn't have been a hit either.
Okay.
So you got 7 by rolling with advantage and adding d4.
Yeah.
How?
I am a very...
You're adding your attack bonus modifier.
Yeah, I am. Look.
Adding 8.
Okay, so the roll was 7, but if I add
20 roll was...
that's still not going to be enough to hit Wojcik, so I don't bother doing the math.
So, but these come closer than anyone's come yet, and so he actually has to employ his shield to the chung 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 to deflect them from striking him, even though he does it with ease.
I am the winner of the losers.
Yeah, you're the winner of the losers. So, and then you hear Dorabeth shout. She's like, Let the blighter have it! Come on! Pour it on! And you just like a hail of attacks, like suddenly like are arrayed against Khan.
God,
So who wants to roll a D100 for me?
I do it.
Because I've been doing it, but I think you guys should do it. So go on, yeah.
D10 and a D10 and a D.
Yeah.
45.
45. Okay, so like a hail of arrows, spears, magical attacks, ballista bolts, Dorabeth's own blunderbuss, like which makes this deafening sound every time it's fired. It's rained upon Khan. So it's 45, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh god, so much maths.
Mathematics.
I have to account for all the resistances and stuff, and it's giving me a headache.
Mathematics.
Okay. And so, Khan seems undeterred, even though the majority of these strike his body in various places. In fact, even close to you on the head, like some are on the shoulders and the side of the face. Like, but they don't shift him in any way. Like the figure of Khan just implacably is just carrying on, like marching through the city, smashing its legs through buildings, raking at towers and tearing walls with its hands. And it does have multiple arms as well, so each limb is doing like different things at the same time. It's now Bramble's go. We're back to the top of the round.
Did we say? Did we say Warduke was resistant to magic?
He seemed to like absorb the lightning that.
Did he, or did he just take so like he's got so many hit points it just did nothing? I think keep going with the magic man.
Yeah,
Like Dorabeth said, pour it on.
yeah. I'm guessing. Obviously, we're actually going to look at D&D Beyond. Could be a good idea. Yeah, cool. I was going to do like a radius effect, but I thought actually everyone else is next to him, and that might be a bad idea.
Oh shit! Sorry, man.
No, that's cool. I was going to cast a blight, so if Warden could make a Constitution saving throw.
Actually, I think as a reaction I can do a thing. One sec.
That is 17.
Before you answer, as a reaction. Oh, okay, you're alright then. Great.
Cool. So it takes, target takes 88 necrotic damage.
Okay, so as the effect like rattles around his body, like visibly sinking into his flesh, like he just like and he just shrugs it off, and it dissipates. It's instantly just repelled off from his body.
I think that was a good thing, dude. He's probably got something he can do, and if we burn through those,
Yeah.
so that's probably some fucking legendary thing, isn't it?
It seems like it. That's just
Yeah.
Maybe.
That was good though.
And then he says, "Khan, deal with that flea." And then Khan's one of his arms like raises up from
Run up and give him a hug.
from smashing through buildings below him, and takes a swipe at you, at Oranax and you, atop his head.
Oh shit.
No, I still get disadvantage, don't I? Because it's
Yeah.
10. Yeah. Are you keeping track of the rounds? Because it's one round, so
minute.
it's got so it's got 9 more. Yeah. Oh god, that would have been.
We can tell Khan that big dogs trying to kill fleas never work.
That would have been a nat 20, but unfortunately, it is not. Fortunately for you, it is not. That is a 12 to hit, and that misses both you and Oranax. So yeah, no, nothing happens. Right. Anything else, Bramble?
No, I don't think that's what I can do. You called me a fool, right?
Called you a flea, yeah.
Bitch.
Jump on the back.
You've been slighted.
I know, I'm like, oh, pretty rich coming from a man in a tin suit. How about I was going to say, how about I come down there and take that helmet off? But then I was like, actually, Grandma's probably not going to do that. Yeah. So in the middle of saying that, we were like, Cricket, take his head off. I want that helmet.
Okay. I'll try.
Ezra's turn, if you're ready.
Mike looks like he's frozen.
Oh no, have we lost him?
Darting.
All I can see is Max's crotch. Oh, no, it's not.
It's a sketchbook and his sofa.
You can see the crotch of whatever he was
I know, right? Like it's like a little pea. What is that?
That's why he's got a tiny little penis.
You guys are filthy minded.
It looks like he's drawn a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
It does look a bit like an Ninja Turtle.
The turtles have penises.
They
Wasn't there
have
an
tails.
Have you seen turtles?
Wasn't there an April Fool's when they were making the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie? That they like did this whole like April Fool's documentary about them sculpting the penises for all the turtles. Or did I dream? Or was that a weird fever dream?
I don't know. I've never heard of that.
I don't have a Pornhub premium account, so I don't get to
I remember being very disturbed by it.
I mean, why is that necessary? Why is that step necessary?
Did you have a shower?
I remember they were told to get rid of the tails during the early development of the character designs because it made the silhouettes look like they had penises.
That's broke.
What I'm seeing is a penis hot dog. Between two shells.
Oh.
Oh, you googled turtle penis. Nice.
Oh no, I didn't Google it. I'm just imagining it. I think it's better. The one I imagine is way better than the actual one. I'll do my research and come back to you.
Oh, I googled it. I should have done that.
Ezra, it's your turn if you're ready.
The game has stopped because this is very important.
The turtle
Google
peen
penis
episode.
hot dog.
My god.
Yeah. It's all because of you, man.
We've had kaiju anuses, now we've got turtle peens.
Ezra!
Kaiju turtle peens.
I can't actually find anything about it. I think it was actually some weird fever dream that I had.
Oh, man.
Is it Ezra's turn?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Sorry.
I keep getting drowned out by people talking about grotty gutter stuff.
Sorry.
So I'm inclined to just maintain concentration on the bless because every little bit helps, which limits my options. I think, as boring as it may be, I'm just going to do guiding bolt on the dude again.
That's got everyday value bless.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
Max's cat's trying to eat his Solero. I'm sorry.
Wait. What, does Tom got a Solero in the back? Oh no, wait, you've got a Solero.
Yeah.
We just bought Soleros today, so I thought Tom just won fast in the background with the Solero.
22 to hit.
22 on Warduke or the
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a miss, unfortunately.
Oh, that's got to be close.
It was. What did you use? Sorry, what was the attack?
What was it? It was a guiding bolt.
Okay, so Warduke's head shifts slightly as he just in the nick of time sees the bolt heading towards him, and with his greatsword just hits it and sends it flying off into the distance like a baseball.
Does it reflect towards Grog?
No.
Does it go
Only on a
towards-
fumble.
Does it go towards Ice King?
Oh my god, can the cleave go to him?
Ice King.
Hits Ice King.
Do you want me to roll a percentage to see if that happens?
Yeah.
Let's see. No, 22.
Damn it.
No, he's fine. He goes wide if anybody. Anything else, Ezra, or are you...
I think I'm safest up here on...
Okay.
I forgot his name.
Oronax. So
Yeah.
you're...
I don't want to lose concentration on that bless. Because I won't be able to get it again now that it's moved away.
So an explosion erupts below you, and the ball of fire and ash, like almost envelops Khan's entire body. So can those of you? Let's see. I'm going to roll. Let's see. Ooh. So Warduke, Sif, and Cray Cray, you all need to make a dexterity saving throw. So I'm safe, 22. So Warduke sees it coming, and he like hunkers down under his shield and absorbs most of the blast and the fire on the edge of that, and takes no damage. What did you two get?
I got 22.
22.
I got 22 as well.
Nice.
Yay.
So you guys are only going to take half damage as well as Warduke. So let's see what we get.
Left me hanging, Pat.
Sorry. I was just jotting down how many times I've used advantage to not die, so I can get absolutely destroyed later.
The weird thing is, if you have to roll again with disadvantage later, you're just going to roll like 19, 18, 19.
So that's 32. So halved, that would be 16. So you guys take 16 fire damage, and Warduke takes even less than that. So hang on.
Yeah, he's got like resistance to everything.
22 half is 11, by the way.
32 max.
Right.
I know my maths.
I was like, it's ticking away in my head. I was like, that's really wrong, Aaron. This is me mishearing, alright.
But thank you for keeping me honest. No, it's good that you guys do that. Right. So have you made a note of that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Your damage, yeah, you will get 16, yeah. So now it's Bogrog's go.
Grog's going to run at Warduke
Yeah.
and hit him with his club.
Okay.
Solero Club.
Oh, natural 20.
Ooh, nice. Auto hit.
Yeah,
I
so
roll back.
it's full 1 damage dice, so 10. And then roll twice, is that right?
For crits.
Yeah, for crits it's the
Total.
total of whatever the damage dice is, and then 2 lots of the damage dice. That's normal. So if it was a D8, it would be 8 plus 2 more D8s worth of dice result
Alright,
damage.
yeah. Oh, nice. I wish my phone would just stop turning off. Wow, 31 bludgeoning damage plus 6 fire. Oh, and it's a 6. Nice. 31 bludgeoning, 6 fire.
37.
Nice. So like you power through his defences, like smashing the shield out of the way as he attempts to take the blow, and you crack him across his chest armour, like, and he staggers from the blow. It's like, "Argh!" and he like fixes his eyes upon you, like they narrow and target you, and he takes his long sword and like makes a lunge attack at you in riposte. That is, God, too much maths. Oh my God. 21,
Yeah, that is.
38.
38? Fucking hell.
Comes like, nope.
Goes through your body.
So So you take 43 points of slashing damage. It's a good job you're not human. I'm just going to tell you that. It's a good job you're not a human being. And the blade is on fire. So as it plunges into your flesh, it automatically like scorches and cauterizes the wound and causes extra blistering and burning on as it.
Did you say 47?
48. Was it 48? Yeah, 48.
Okay, it was halved because I'm raging.
Yeah.
So that's 24. Okay, that's good. It was halved because otherwise I'd been dead.
Oh shit.
So wipe the sweat from your brow.
Oh shit. Don't want to hear that. Quickly.
Grog.
Cheeky jelly baby.
Grog's like really hurt, but he's gonna push through and then try and take the force where Warduke's put his sword forward, and he's just gonna smash his club onto his head as he's kind of getting pushed back.
Okay.
$27 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh, no.
27?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a lot.
Big numbers.
It's probably a bit lower than that, but that was a good roll.
Oh yeah, no, it's pretty low.
Yeah. Although it is Warduke, it's probably 27.
11 bludgeoning damage.
Big boy.
And 1 fire.
11 bludgeoning and 1 fire.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, I get 1 extra dice damage on a brutal critical
Okay.
from the last one.
Yeah, go for
While
it.
it's still my round, I'm going to do that. 10.
That's pretty good, man.
Still good.
Out of a D10, that's pretty good.
That's good. The Solarian kid.
So as he takes that hit, and you hear him like he coughs, like you took the wind out of him with that blow, and then he pushes through like Cray Cray and Sif, and smacks his shield down across Grog's face. So I'm just gonna make a. I need to cross that off. That is a. Oh my god, the maths. That is a. That is a 40 to hit. So that is. Hang on. And
Nah, misses. It's gone round. It's gone round the table once. So it's only a 4 AC. Yeah.
And that is a 7 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Right.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You staying where you are? You moved up to him. Can someone just take?
Can't move away without getting killed. So.
Can someone just take a screenshot after I've just finished moving these guys so that Max can see what's going on and put it on Discord?
Yeah. Will do. I'll do
Cool.
it.
Thank you, Kat. Oranax's turn. Who wants to have a go with the gold dragon this round?
Is Discord okay, Max, or would Facebook be better?
It doesn't matter. I can do it on my phone. But Facebook would be preferable.
What should we do with Dragon?
I'll have to do something else.
I think just melee attacks, claw and bite and shit.
Yeah.
Should he go? That's a good question. Who should he go for? Is there enough space for him to go for Warduke? I think.
Could come round the back.
I would say you can squeeze in. I'll allow it.
Or from above.
Or
Coming
attack
around
from
the back, you
above.
can squeeze in.
Or from above, swoop
Yeah,
down and rake or bite.
Cut down. Right, cut down.
Seem to pass the other guys, but
Sorry,
I
I
just watching
wasn't
that
listening.
smart girl, your face was like, this guy right here.
So what do you reckon?
I missed that joke.
Claw or tail or bites.
Can't you do several?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
I think it tells you what you can do.
Was it
Can you,
box?
can you guys hear me?
Yeah, can hear you, Pat.
Yeah, sorry.
We lost my internet connection there for a second.
Oh, poo. You didn't miss anything,
Alright.
don't worry.
Okay, well, I hope you heard me complain. That's the important bit.
Is Frightful Presence part of its multi... What is this multi-attack? Dragon Q's its Frightful Presence. Oh, the Frightful Presence is different.
That, I mean, that wouldn't make any difference on Corn
Yeah.
or Corn or
Should we...
Wardu.
Corn up the bob.
Corn on the cob.
Shall we go and have a go at Warduke or
Yeah, you
I
can
reckon go for Wardu.
yeah? So we'll do to make 3 attacks, 1 with its bite, 2 with claws. So we do 1 bite. Someone do 2d10.
3d10, okay.
Do you not have to roll an
Who,
attack
hey, who is
first?
this for? Because if this
yeah,
is for
sorry.
the
You need to roll an attack
enemy-
first, guys.
Sorry, yeah.
Whoever it is that's...
27 to hit anyway.
So, what are you using? You're doing the 3 attacks. So,
Yeah.
one each of you take on each of the...
Okay.
So, one of you roll for the bite, one of you roll for the claws, one of you roll for the other claw.
They're all going to be d20s to hit as well.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So 27 hits with 1. I'll do a claw.
Okay. On Wardu, yeah. Okay.
Someone else do a claw, which is a it's going to be 2d6 if you do a successful roll.
I'll do that. Double 6.
Nice. So yeah, that's.
What is it?
That's 26.
26.
Because it's plus 10
Yeah.
to hit.
Plus
26
10.
piercing. Or
Slashing.
slashing.
Shall I roll the other d20s or?
I can roll.
Yeah. Let's roll a d20.
Plus what?
Plus 17 to hit.
Plus 17.
Yeah.
20.
20. It's 20 hit and Wardu
No, misses.
God damn him!
Sorry.
Wait, is he blessed?
So after taking the first slash across his back and being unable to avoid it being hemmed in by you all,
Is he blessed though?
he then ducks just as the other strike goes to get him on the opposite side, and it goes wide over his head.
To bless all 6 of us, I had to use my only highest level of 6 level spell slot just to get the best on all of us. I couldn't get it on him.
Have I got one more claw? Have any of them...
Whoever else, yeah, there's one
Yeah.
more claw attack left. So
Come on.
somebody else could have rolled it, but
It's 27 again.
nice.
Someone roll 2d6.
Pat. Oh, Max. Roll 2d6.
It's fine, I'll do it. I'll do
Sif's
it.
Pat's gonna do it.
I'm warning you.
It's plus 10
Maybe don't let Pat do it.
Oh, 9. It's 9. It's
That's
not
good.
bad.
19.
29.
19 in
yeah.
total. Okay.
Get him there.
Yeah.
Good.
For a moment there, I thought you guys were doing like the 19, right? Yeah, you said 19.
Was that the bite?
That was a claw.
Oh, so the other one was a bite.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So as he's getting up just from dodging the bite attack, it catches him off guard and slashes up his back, like piercing his skin through the chainmail that he's wearing on
Slash up your back.
his body. Slash up your back. Yeah. Anything else, or is that it?
That's it.
Okay, it's now Khan's go, and seeing his master being assaulted en masse by all of you on top of his head, you hear this groan emanate out from beneath the skull, like a...
He's not your real master.
And then its arm, like, swipes up to attack Oranax. So, I'm with disadvantage still. God. That's a 23,
Oh, just
so that hits. So with the first claw attack, and that's going to be
Wah, wah.
13 points of bludgeoning damage from the hit itself, and then an additional 9 points of slashing damage from the actual claws of his sharp skeletal hands. And then he makes another attack with the other offhand,
Like 4 offhands.
That is a 15 and a miss.
Mm-hmm.
And then he attempts to like grab hold of Oranax again. One of his bony appendages. That's an 18, so he misses with that too. So Kayla, it's your go.
Okay. So, is it worth trying magic?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. Okay.
Just try every damn thing we can. Throw chewing gum at
Chewing gum at him.
It's kitchen sink method right here.
I get the kitchen sink out of the bag of holding and I lob it at him.
Hey, there's an idea.
Just empty the bag of holding
Oh.
on and hope something works. An avalanche of crap that you've
I don't think his mouth
accumulated.
is big enough.
Yeah, you could throw something at him.
I don't think it'll be as effective in this situation.
You're on the top of a precariously balanced on the head of a giant moving
That's
skeleton.
never stopped us.
Just get it. All right, okay. What am I trying to do to not convince you to do something stupid? What am I doing? This isn't why I'm here. Yeah, go for it.
No, I'm not doing that.
Try start hitting him.
Start hitting on him.
Yeah.
Talking about war. So you like war? Yeah, I like war.
So you're into decapitating people, right?
Are you a real Duke?
I know.
You the one? You coming after? Does this smell like chloroform to you? How did you get your days?
I think I'm just gonna try out a firebolt, just because I don't want to use one of my. I just kind of want to see what happens when we throw. Because so far we've only
We
done.
don't have time to like mess around with experiments.
Have we done projectiles at
Highest
him?
level stuff.
Have we done projectiles as well?
You did guiding bolt, didn't you?
Yeah.
I just chain
That's
lightning
because I
and
missed.
lightning bolt and light.
The lightning seemed to work. I think it's just
Okay.
how many hit points he shrugged it off, but I don't
I'm just worried about it like reflecting back into one of your faces.
just go for it.
We'll be fine.
Okay. Scorching rays then.
It's high level.
You've never worried about that before.
I've
Yeah,
kind
what's
of
the
worried.
hearing
I
about it?
usually try and avoid it, just, sometimes the dice have other ideas.
There's a reason why Cray Cray's like scorched pink.
You were pink before I met you.
The reason why Bramble just is always 5 feet away from Kayla just in case.
Excuse me.
We're a bad combination. Okay.
You like matches and booze.
Kayla looks at Cray Cray and like, it's not done until the meat isn't pink anymore.
So it's charred.
It's not done until the meat is grey.
If you were a chicken dinner, I would send you back to the kitchen.
Raw.
The juices run red.
Just salmonella.
That's my other character.
Just salmonella.
Salmonella.
Kudos. I think I might create that.
I'm gonna do some scorching
You
rays.
can join my group with my half fork.
Half orc, half fork. Oh god, save me. Kat, what did you say? You did a.
Right, I'm gonna do some scorching rays.
Okay.
So I'll roll for that.
For every attack roll.
Add what? Sorry.
D4.
D4.
Yeah, you're all blessed.
Sorry, it's
Remember.
pain, but it's useful.
It is.
When we need to get very high numbers, there's less like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I just remembered something. There's a walking statue in this area, right?
The Honourable Knight is facing off against Khan. Yeah, was until Khan moved away from him. That's why I sent you those stats and everything.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, you can introduce that into the fray.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. It's 24 to hit.
On Warduke.
Yeah.
That is a hit.
Very well done.
Unfortunately, that was only one of the rays.
Just keep going.
Yeah. So that was 7 fire damage.
7 fire. Okay.
Yep.
How many dice are you gonna have to roll right now?
Quite a few. 25 to hit.
23 was a hit, wasn't it? Or 24 was it?
25
will be.
I think it's
24.
25 is hit. Oh, nice. So that was 9 fire.
Okay, yep.
2 more rays. 22.
That's a miss.
Okay, that one missed. And the last one. Probably also not a hit. Yeah, it's like 18.
No, it's a miss. So he takes the brunt of all of them except for one, which he manages to deflect with his shield, smashing it off away from Khan. And it let's see if it immolates one of the. Oh yes, it does. So it gets one of the wizards levitating nearby, trying to fire spells at.
Was it the ice king?
And it hits the guy with the hair turban that kept firing Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
And
So you didn't miss at all.
you hear him make a Wilhelm
Correct.
scream, like a. I can't do it. You Wilhelm scream with a
I
sore
can't do
throat. Can anyone do the goofy Wilhelm scream? Like, oh, I can't do it. I can't get the.
I can hear it in my head, but I can't do it.
I gotta listen to it again just to like.
Oh shit.
It's like, yeah, and then he just plummets to the earth. Yeah, I can't.
Do it.
I've got like a sore throat, so I can't do any high range. Yeah, that'll do.
What is going on?
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Kayla?
I'm gonna, let's do my bonus whip attack. I wanna try and trip him up again.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're like around the edge now of what near where.
Yeah, it's 15 foot, I
Yeah.
think, the reach of it, so. Oh, that's better. That's better. 25 to hit.
That is a hit. Do I have to do a dex save? You know, because it's a.
Oh, I mean, so yeah, I was trying to make him prone. I guess so.
$15. What's your?
17. Yes, sweet 17.
Ooh, so yeah, so your whip wraps around one of his legs, and you.
Just damage as well, maybe.
So, yeah, do the
No,
damage. Yeah.
It's not much, but that is 4 slashing and 9 fire damage.
Okay. So it wraps around his ankle and sets a flame and scorches the flesh through his armoured greaves, boot. And can you do a strength athletics check to see if you can pull him over?
Yes. Do I get a 4 on this? A +4?
Yeah.
Yeah. 19?
Oh, that's good, but no, like it's not enough to pull his leg out. He just like tenses the muscles of his leg, and those next to him see the fibres of his thews sort of like bulge out as he refuses to budge. As Kayla's like trying to yank
Someone
him.
help me!
Swolify.
Yeah. Cray, it's your turn.
Oh shit.
Have I still got him wrapped around his ankle?
Yeah. So I suppose
Yeah.
he's technically grappled, isn't he?
Yeah.
There it reads. I'll try and do some damage.
Do you want to help me pull him over?
Hmm.
Do you really want that guy close to you? With a flaming sword?
No, I mean, we're trying to pull his feet out from underneath him, so he's prone.
I do have.
Although I can see it's grappled as well, so that also has things.
What would you rather I did, attack or?
You do you.
You do you, boo.
I can't tell you what to do. You do you, boo.
Okay. Cracker is probably going to swing an axe.
Okay.
Ooh.
Forget to add your D4.
27.
That is a hit.
Yes. Yes. I choose this dice. Righty ho. So there's a whopping. Oh no. 9. So that's 9 slashing and 8 fire. So
It's all right.
17.
Yeah. So you're noticing, like, as he manages to, as you break through his guard and he misjudges the parry and you slash him across his torso, you notice that the wounds that he receives aren't as deep as you're accustomed to this weapon delivering upon more mundane targets. It's almost like his flesh is supernaturally denser than normal.
Is he evil?
Yeah. Yeah.
In that
I'm
case,
gonna assume so.
in that case,
I don't know, Craig. The big red glowing eyes.
he's gonna take more
You could
damage.
be really stoned, you know.
He's just like hella high.
Don't judge.
Can he do a con save?
Yep.
That explains the winged helmet, right?
Oh yeah, totally. It's actually like once you detach the ring,
20.
the things, like it turns into a bomb.
Oh, that explains it.
So no effect.
It's just instead of using water, he uses blood.
Yeah, no effect.
No effect. So
You know this.
even Wilson is repelled by his
Yeah, that's fucking
his
insane.
overwhelming power.
I've got more attacks. I've
Okay,
got more
okay.
attacks.
Power.
This burnt sausage of a human.
Barbecue is sausage. Or not his. We just called him a sausage.
Just 23.
I meant him. Or barbecue him.
23.
23 is a miss.
No.
So he sees that attack
Mine
coming,
is more than
and he
this
manages to parry that away with his flaming greatsword.
Oh, shit. It's so sexist.
Yeah, that's why he's angry all the time, wouldn't he? He just has a tiny something.
Anything else I can do?
He's got an inverse penis that causes him perpetual discomfort.
That's what Craig has.
Detachable, and he just lost it.
Convenient.
It's one of the wings on his helmet.
Like, is it? Can you clean it in a dishwasher?
Now that would be
Is it
convenient.
microwave safe?
Probably not.
Yeah, you have to cover it
Yeah.
with a
Nope.
bit of.
No, so again, he deflects that with his shield, makes a clang that resonates. Now it is Sif's turn. Oh wait, I can do riposte. Sorry. Oh no, I can't. Not until my next turn.
Okay.
You know what? I've just realised. I didn't roll War Dukes into the initiative, so I should have made an attack by now. So
That's fine.
I'm gonna have to. How
It's
many
okay.
rounds?
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna get
Don't
2
worry.
free attacks now.
Oh, really? Really? Don't worry about it. It's
So
fine.
1 on Cray Cray, so that's a definite hit. it's a hit no matter what I do.
Oh yeah, what's the numbers?
So that is 28.
Yeah.
Yeah, 28 to hit.
But your AC is 100, isn't it, Cray Cray?
That's this round it is.
Okay, so it's a D10 plus Oh god, no, it isn't. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So it's 23 slashing plus 1 fire.
I'm definitely going to riposte
Um,
that. I mean, parry that.
and then, so you parry that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that mean it halves the damage?
No, just I get the dice to reduce it. Only reduce it by 6. That was worth it. Fuck.
Okay, and then he makes another attack with the sword on the backhand slash. That is a 24 to hit. So that is 10, 28, 28 slashing plus 3 fire. And then he makes a shield attack off for his last attack, and he's going to bash this into Sif on his left hand side. That is a nat 20, unfortunately.
Oh, big oop.
Sorry, dude. And you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage from that, and then I'm gonna make another attack because I missed my turn here. And is going to go for Bog this time. That is a 28 to hit. So that's 22. 22 slashing plus 5 fire. 22 slashing, 5 fire.
Okay.
You're raging, aren't you?
Yeah.
Good.
Wow, I have 1 hit point left on Grog.
You should eat your jelly baby.
I've eaten them.
Oh no!
So it is now Sif's turn.
Oh, right. Okay, well, Sif is going to, somewhat unsurprisingly, continue attacking Wardjig, who's been smashing him in the face with his shield for no real reason, really. It's incredibly shitty. So it's time for my revenge. Revenge of the nerd. Right, okay, yes. Do I still add the d4 to my attacks?
Yes. Mike looks deep in thought.
Yeah, how is 21 looking?
It's a miss.
Fucking awesome. Okay, alright. How about 33?
That is a hit. Yeah.
Big.
Fucking finally. Jesus.
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 Oh,
Lordy, lordy, lord. Now we get to kill.
I just noticed your hat, Aaron.
I'm wearing my Warduk
He's got
hat.
his Warduk hat on.
Lord.
Oh, wow.
Clues.
Damn.
Aim for his
It
head.
was right before our eyes.
Knock his
Who is
head off.
Kaiser Schose? Anyway. Godsness. What's that? The answer is, he's probably a rapist.
Good lord.
Wow, that's escalated.
In recent history,
That's what's
Moving
very Scooby-Doo.
I never read it.
swiftly on. That's 11 piercing and 2 radiant damage then?
Okay. So yeah, you get past his guard and inflict those wounds upon him, and you hear him like grunt in agitation, like as you wound him, but he's still standing. You know, he doesn't look. doesn't look like he's going to fall down anytime soon. And then he riposts. So
Awesome.
I get to make. I'm going to do his whirlwind attack, which is where he swings around with both his shield and his sword, and I can hit 3 characters surrounding me within 5 feet. So I'm going to do this on each of you at a time. So first, Sith.
Can you do that if he's grappled?
He's not technically grappled though, is he? Because it's just the whip wrapped around his ankle. Yeah. If he'd have failed that...
We're wrapping him up more.
Yeah. 7 plus...
You're going to squat like a ballerina for us on 1 foot.
Oh my god, these are such big numbers. My brain is failing to calculate them today.
What is not hit?
28 to hit, and
oh boy.
And from the sword.
I mean, that is obviously a miss.
So you take. You take 8 points of slashing damage and 5 points of fire damage, and plus another 3 because you're human. So it's actually 11 points of slashing damage and 5 points of fire damage.
It's on Sith.
It's on Sith, yeah. Oh no, it's not human. You're a half orc. Sorry.
Yeah.
My mistake. No. I was going to say you have the only human is Ezra. It's because I'm looking at your avatar on the screen, and he doesn't look.
Yeah, Ezra's not a human.
Yeah. Oh, and Ezra's not a human. So you guys are all.
My brain just went.
Filthy humans.
Anyway, so it is just 8 slashing and 5 fire. So yeah, I fucked up there. And now.
Okay, I need to add 5.
It's
oh
now,
boy, I am still approaching single digits very quickly.
So that is 29 to hit on Grogbog.
29?
Yeah.
Oh, you're dead.
Well, yeah, just assume I'm dead.
And you
What,
take.
dead or
Oh no, it's a D8, not a D10. You take 13 points of bludgeoning from the shield as it bashes you on his way around.
Yeah, well, Grog's unconscious.
So Grog's unconscious. So just do a dex saving throw for Bog to see if he takes any hit from the landing. From the landing of Grog, like slumping onto the skeleton's pate.
Yes, he does. 4.
Okay, so you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay, and then the sword comes back around towards you, Craig, on fire, and slashes at you. And you take... Oh, this could miss, actually. You take 19... It's 19, is that a hit on you?
I think 18 is my...
Okay, so that is a hit then.
Yeah.
Right. So you take 20 slashing and 4 fire. 20 slashing and 4 fire.
Okay.
And now, which of you wants to roll a D100 for the Allied forces raining fire down upon Khan?
I do it.
Yep.
Oh.
Make sure it's not me this time, Taylor.
Zero means
Is that
I've got a 1 and a 0.
It's 100, isn't it?
Is that 100 or is that 1?
Well, did you roll the
no, that's gonna be 0 because if you roll 90 and 10 that's
a 1.
That's
a
a 1.
You roll the 1.
You roll a 1 on a D100.
So it's a 0.
Yeah, out of 100 different possibilities, you roll the 1.
Yeah, 0 is a 10 on the.
It could be good.
Like, there's any other possibility.
I rolled a critical 1 on a D100.
Okay,
That's
well,
quite
one lone javelin strikes the shin bone of Khan and embeds itself in there.
That's bad.
There you go. Okay, back to the top of the round. It's now Bramble's
You're welcome,
go.
guys.
So, did you want to have the Honourable Knight like wade in on this round and start to engage?
Yeah.
Have you got the who's got the stats for that up? Because I did send them to you over the Facebook. Was it the Facebook thread? Message thread? Yeah. So roll initiative for it for me, please. See where it fits in the order of somebody.
I've got it as well.
I rolled 17.
Plus its dex, so...
Its dex is 10, so
wow.
plus 0.
Nice. Oh no, it's not plus 10, it's 0, so 17.
Yeah, it's 10, so plus 0.
Okay, let's have it go after the hazard. Right, okay. Okay, Bramble, your turn, please.
Cool. Bramble. Interesting. Yeah. Bramble's brain just scrambled. He's gonna cast just a lightning bolt.
Okay.
So if you would like to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah.
That's would you?
Okay. Okay, so that's 18.
18 my spell save DC, so you take half, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So, 31. He takes 16 points of
16 of lightning.
yeah.
Okay. So the lightning strikes him full in the back. He doesn't have a chance to even attempt to try and parry this with his shield, and he just seems jolted and seared by this crackling energy as it engulfs him. And then he looks over his shoulder at you and he's like, Khan! And Khan makes a swipe at you with his, in reaction with his, with one of his clawed hands. Hang on. Oh, that's bad. That's not very good at all. That's a 12, so that misses.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else, Bramble?
He's gonna flip him off. He's gonna like bony like fucking finger.
And Wardock goes, I'll have that finger as a trophy.
You can shut up your
I
ass!
thought he was coming onto you then.
I know, right?
I'll take that.
Shove it up your ass!
A whole years ago.
But he's got no
Why do you
mouth.
think I sound like this all the time? Constipation.
Right.
Okay, Ezra. Did you want to move Oranax, by the way, on your turn, Bramble? Don't forget that on your turns you can move Oranax if you want to.
I don't know what's happening with Grog, but I think for now it seems like behind Wardude maybe like coming over. I think they maybe coming over the top so like, you know, we can see like the top down side of the vessel.
I guess you
Right.
could swoop in and grab him in your claws or something if you wanted to.
Yeah. Unless Max, you have a plan for Grog right now.
No plan for Grog.
I have a cunning plan.
Do you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was putting
Yeah, I was going to ask
back-
if Ornax can move round to grab Grog.
Okay, so you want him to start making his way, like,
Yeah.
okay. So he can make it all the way around there, really, like, so he's going to go round to the back of the head in an effort to try and swoop down and pick Grogget up.
Because I have a jelly, so I was thinking if Ornax can get, if I can get close enough to Ornax's foot to pop into Grog's mouth, they can throw Grog back down again.
Okay.
Wait, what? Is this some weird foot fetish thing?
You missed that episode, Pat.
Well, that's unfortunate because I'm kind of like Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, gross.
I say the N-word without anyone telling me that I probably shouldn't. Oh no, I mean I like feet. What? Yeah.
I like open-toe sandals. What are you talking about?
I just think they look good. Okay.
Without socks. You heathen.
Ooh, statue.
Hmm.
Put it on the wrong layer.
He's
Sorry.
gone.
I put it on the wrong layer.
Yeah, this is where you discover that Bramble has like a really weird foot fetish.
Oh,
foot fetish.
shit.
Cray collects feet.
Could have tweeted.
So are you saying that he's building a foot fetish out of feet?
Yeah. Foot monster, yeah. Hello.
Is it the whole foot? Is it like the Achilles heel? Is it like, you know?
Oh.
Are we still doing Onyx this turn, or what's happening?
Yeah, it's Ezra's go. It's your go,
Oh,
Ezra.
it is. Okay, sorry. I get confused because somebody says that and then they... Yeah, okay, whatever. Can I do Dissonant Whispers then?
Yes.
So, whisper a discordant melody that only the horn-helmeted chappie on the top
Yep.
who may or may not be warded.
What am I using? Sorry,
Can you make a wisdom
Wisdom.
save for it?
Yep. So,
Nothingness in his ears.
That's right.
Like, hey little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
that's a 10, so that's definitely a failure.
That is certainly a failure. So you take, and because there's far too many dice for me to actually roll, 29 psychic damage.
29 psychic damage. Okay.
I did a thing.
You
Finally.
did. That was good.
It's the first thing I've done to him or the Terrasques.
So you see him like suddenly like eyes widen and his head rocks back and he's like, "Ah, get out of my mind!" And then he looks at you, Ezra, and you feel pressure building in your own head.
What?
Can you also do a wisdom saving throw?
What?
Please.
God damn it.
You know, I'm like,
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
I rolled a 1.
No!
Oh no, you take the same amount of damage
Okay,
psychically.
explodes. What did I say, 29? Oh!
Good God.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that auto fails my constitution save. Let me check it, but there's a very good chance nobody is blessed anymore.
Oh man.
Oh no. And you feel as his voice booms in your own head and makes this metallic ringing sound that you gather that his helmet is obviously enchanted somehow to repel, to rebound, psychic attacks.
Did it look like he was in pain though? So
Oh, it caused him some pain, yeah, definitely. It definitely.
Okay, not all lost.
Anything else on your turn, Ezra?
I think I will use my bonus action. Who needs help, like, hitting him?
Hitting him? Everyone.
Yeah.
possibly everyone, yeah.
Well, the Honourable Knight isn't. Well, you can't really do anything there. The Boggart is next.
Is he on the floor though?
Yeah, he's prone at the minute, but he's still conscious.
I can't give him violent inspiration if he's unconscious.
No, Boggart isn't unconscious.
Grog's
Oh, he's not?
Groggart is, yeah.
Oh.
the ogre.
Does Bob want an extra D8?
I guess it's either between
It's up to you, Max.
Sith.
Oh, where is
Grey,
Max? Oh, shit.
He just said
He's
missed
just
it.
said- yeah, he just said he'd be 2 minutes.
Sif's already got advantage, so
Yeah,
Are you okay
well,
with that?
look, I am just doing incredibly poorly with all the advantages.
So, Kayla or Cray Cray?
I'm kind of like a white guy who will keep doing this and then get a job in the city because he's white and rich.
I'm going to give Kayla the Bardic Inspiration because I think you might need it to hit more than others. So have a Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
You can only use it on one dice roll though, so probably not good for something like Fireball where you have to make 3 attacks.
Yeah. Well, it's only Scorching Ray that
Oh,
is
sorry,
like that.
Scorching Ray. Yeah.
Yeah,
And any one dice roll that's good.
yeah. Attack or to add to damage?
I think it's like any dice roll, pretty much,
Okay.
except damage. It's attack rolls, I think saving throws. Don't know about those check.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, it's ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. It's everything except damage, pretty much.
Cool.
Damn good.
Add a D8 if you want in the next 10 minutes. We should know what my operation does by now.
Okay, so another hazard occurs in the environment around you as a building is just exploded and the rubble and debris of its bricks are thrown into the air and then come raining down upon you all. Can you each make a dex saving throw, please? And I have to do this as well.
I automatically failed.
Oh no, I did not fail my concentration test.
27,
You are
so
still all
I'm all right.
blessed.
Oh shit, really?
Everyone roll an extra d4 with all of this.
Oh. Yeah! So... 8...
Yeah,
What,
dexterity. Add d4 to your saving throw. What was the... What we were at? Dexterity, was it?
Yeah, dex save, please.
Oh my god, brain.
So Warduke manages to get his shield up in time and most of the rubble bounces off and he just takes a few minor hits as someone gets
20.
past him. So yeah, you're good, Cat.
33.
25. You say 33?
Okay, anybody that got above 15...
I have a static plus 17 and I add a d4 to that before I've even rolled the d20.
Can you also, someone also do Auranax as well, please?
Oh,
And the Honourable Knight as well.
I don't know why my dex saving throw is so high.
So anybody that got 15 or above only takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Anybody that got below 15 takes 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
bloody hell. He's got plus 14 to his dex, so he's got 24. Honourable Knight, you say?
Yeah.
Has anyone got the Honourable Knight stats?
I can look them up.
Didn't Kat say she had them?
What's that, sorry?
The Honourable Knight stats.
Yes, I do.
Can you dex save for him as well, please?
Yeah. Oh my god, I've got so many tabs open right now. A what saving throw?
Dex save.
X.
Everybody needs to do the dex save. Yeah.
Same. Oh, I just did. Ugh, he's got plus 0.
Yeah.
Does he get a D4 to that?
No.
I assume not.
No.
Okay, if you get a nat 20, does that mean I just take no damage?
I would say so, yeah. I'd say you completely evade any of the debris falling down.
After all those ones, it's finally looking up for Milhouse.
That's not the roll you needed for that.
How much damage did you take if you failed, Aaron?
If you saw my HP, you would be very glad that I made that roll.
Oh, okay.
If you failed, you take 12. If you succeeded, you take 6. You needed to beat 15.
Yeah.
What did the Honourable Knight get?
10.
Oh, right, so he failed and takes the full 12.
Yeah.
And it is actually now the walking statue's turn. So, Kat, do you want to pilot him for this?
Yeah, sure.
So, what do you want to do with that animate construct?
Let's see.
Oh, I've just got it up now. Oh shit, he's got some good shit, Gat.
Yeah.
What? Tell us what kind of shit he has.
He's got legendary actions. He can
Yeah.
do something called Earth Shatter. That'll probably kill us though.
Yeah, I think that's an area attack, so
Yeah.
he can swipe as well.
I think I'm looking at the wrong. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong. definitely.
So how close is he? How close is he?
Yeah, he's basically just strode into like melee range with
He's like
with Khan, so he can
right up in that grill.
they can wail on
Sounds
him.
good. Swipe's pretty good.
I think he should swipe, but can't. Yeah, swipe at Khan, please. Big
Okay.
man.
Make the
Big
attack.
knight.
Roll the
Big
attack.
man.
I will.
That is street, is it?
$25 to hit.
That's a hit. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh my god, 3d12s.
Yeah. So wait, is it? I'm trying. Is it that base number and then 3d12s? Are you, Craig? Are you looking at it too?
Oh, it does say this. It's 29.
No, it's just the 3d12 or you 29's the average. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Might as well roll. It's more fun.
I will. I barely ever use D12s.
The when it gives you that number before the bracketed number, that's always a halved average. So
Okay.
so you can roll higher than that. So
Yeah.
it's always better to roll. But if you
Yeah.
they're mainly for a DM's use because it's kind of like time saving. It's
Yeah, totally. $36 slashing damage.
wow, that's great. Okay.
Off.
I did roll a 12 on one of those, so.
Nice.
He should have got here sooner.
He was making his way.
He was, well, he's a big guy.
So yeah, it basically is that with his greatsword. What weapon does he have?
Swipe. This is his legendary attack action. Swipe.
So with his mailed fist, he just basically
He
like
just bitch slaps
yeah,
him.
just smashes Khan like across his rib cage, cracks some of the thick bones that are knitted together over that area, and Khan is like rocked by the blow. Can you each make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh, yeah.
Just the one standing on Khan, yeah.
Yes, just those on Khan. Sorry, yeah, including me. Oh god, that's bad.
I will just say that you caused Grog to have his second death save
Oh, fuck.
and he's failed it.
Oh, no.
Can Oryx also move?
7
to
is a
grab-
failure. Huh?
Oh, 15.
15 is
Can we
good.
can we get the dragon to get Grog out of the way?
Also, what did I get?
You can on his turn, yeah.
Yeah.
So Warduke fails and he slips down the face of Khan. Manages to get hold of like one of his like jutting, spiky, ridged brows. He's like, "Argh!" So he's like hanging 10 feet down.
Well, that worked out well.
So he's like there now, having slid down the face a bit.
I mean, the chain was around his thing, but I mean...
Well, if you want to stop him from falling, you can. If you want to do a strength athletics check. Do you want to do
Not really.
No? No? So you let him slip down, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, unless you want to try and trip him and keep hold of his ankle with the whip.
Also, he goes.
So he goes
Would that-
backwards.
Did that put him
Yeah,
in
that's
prone?
why I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Oh,
like forward.
I can
So
try it,
do a
yeah.
strength athletics check, though, in order to
Okay.
try and accomplish that.
Also, I rolled a 16 on the
Yeah.
dex first.
Yeah, so that's fine. You stay on top of the
Okay.
skull, don't slip. Anybody that got lower than 15 slips
Mm-hmm.
needs to do...
Alright.
Ooh, that wasn't bad. That was 19?
19,
Oh,
you're not strong enough to
Nice
keep
strength.
hold of him. Sorry.
So strong.
So he's just dangling by his hands on the brow
Okay.
of Khan's skeletal face. Anybody get lower than 15 for their dex save?
Yeah. I
Oh
failed again.
no! So you slide do a strength saving throw, please.
There's no like Grog's unconscious. So
No,
it's
but
just-
Boggart. What about Boggart?
I mean, his strength's like 5.
You could roll a nat 20 though,
But
so
those
go for
fives are
it.
real thick.
Yeah, you could roll on that 20. That could totally happen.
What do you get?
It's still rolling, hang on. 10.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Okay, so Grog's body's sliding off the domed pate of the skull and falling, and Boggart is desperately trying to get a handhold and fails. You fall onto the shoulder pauldron, and you're going to take some additional damage here.
Can I, before that happens, try to cast Dimension Door?
Oh, good idea.
Yes, you can. I will allow this. I will allow this if you do if you succeed in an Arcana check for me.
Oh, hold on. Oh no. Alright, 18. That's alright.
Oh, that's great, Max. Yeah, so you, as Groggart's body slides off the skull and falls onto the shoulder, Boggart disappears from his saddle on the back of the ogre. Where do you want him to reappear?
Well, he can take Grog with him.
Oh, he can take Grog with him. Nice. All right. So just as he's falling, you portal them out. Where do you want him to be?
I don't know where I wouldn't take more of that because I've still got the momentum of falling. So
The back of the dragon?
Ah.
yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, so you land.
Can I turn the dimension door like facing up and the direction that the dragon's facing, so he kind of like he takes momentum and then gravity slows him down and he gets plugged
I was
on
thinking
his
the
back.
exact same thing, like, because I was going to cast Fireball earlier, but then I was like, I'm on the back of a dragon. How does Newton's law work into this? Because if I'm spinning around on this dragon, does that fireball spin with me, or does it just stay in place? And if I try to move that fireball, does it increase in speed with me? Does it work?
So
it's a fancy world.
So you do accomplish that, but though you hit its ridged, scaled hide still quite hard, even though some of the velocity is.
Well, that's what I was saying. I
taken out.
positioned dimension door, so I'm like facing like up, so like basically like slow down and then land.
Yeah. So but you're still going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, there's no point in me doing it because then he's going to fail his death save again.
But you've got two characters, so one of them's going to be all right, isn't he? Isn't that the positive takeaway from this?
Yeah.
So Groggart fails another of his death saves if he takes that 5 bludgeoning, yeah, and also.
Yeah, and that's his last death save, so he's dead.
Oh my
so
god.
Groggart is expired, so he's dead, lying on the back of Ornax, and Ornax is like, oh dear. Is one of you a cleric by any chance?
No.
Oh, I mean, I think we have a cleric at one.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Might have to
Bring you back.
Okay, so since you don't actually have a character sheet anymore, because that's not a thing, we need you to smash your phone on the floor.
Tear your phone in half.
So it's now Boggart's go. What's he doing now that he's?
Cry?
Do you? I'll say that was probably your action. I will let you have had that as your main action. So anything you want to do is a bonus action.
I sob gently over Grog.
Oh.
And I try and pour a potion of greater healing into his mouth, knowing that it's not going to do anything, but just out of love and desperation.
So Oranax notices this, despite all that's going on, and he says to you, "Never mind, little friend. We shall avenge him, and then perhaps we can bring him back later."
The search for Grog.
What
do you think?
It's now Oranax's go. Who wants to pilot him this turn?
I'm going to have to go anyway.
Should we leave it there on the cliffhanger
On the death of
Groggart having expired?
Oh.
A week's silence for.
We'll all have black armbands.
The death of Grog. Okay.
Not being on top of something that keeps getting blown up probably isn't great to have being unconscious.
Yeah.
Cool.
Never mind.
Well, I hope that was enjoyable for everybody except for Matt.
Dramatic.
Who,
God.
Gonna come back with a vengeance.
It's gonna be like one of those things. We're gonna bring his soul back, but he's not gonna be the same. Or he's gonna be like a shell of his
He might change race as well.
Can that happen?
Yeah.
If you get resurrected,
Yeah.
I mean, there was this, I mean, I think there was this woman in the US a while back who was pretending to be black for like 20 years. So it's definitely.
The grog divide.
Okay, cool. Thanks for playing, everyone. And thanks to anybody that watches or listens to this in the time when I upload it, whenever that is, in the near future. Does anyone have anything they want to raise awareness about? Or anything cool, any promotions or cool stuff come out that's no?
No.
Take good care of your mental health right now because it's really important.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that's a good
That's
message.
always a good one. Bandcamp is doing another royalty fee waiver thing on the 5th of June, I believe. Is it Friday the 5th? When's the first Friday in June? That's Wednesday.
Wait, June?
Yeah.
We just started May.
No,
It's probably the end of May.
27th of May.
May, dude.
What month?
It's next Friday,
Next Friday, yeah. So next Friday, Bandcamp is waiving its fees so that all artists get 100% royalties. So that's
Even game artists or just
no,
music
just musicians, Pat. Because game artists aren't on Bandcamp yet. Unless they're game artists that are also in a band, like me and Craig. In which case, our band, Chimpanzees, will get 100% royalties if somebody's kind enough to buy any of our music. As well as all the other cool people that have released stuff on Bandcamp. So support your favourite music artists on June the 5th, because that's when they'll get all the goodies. As always, my stuff's available on the DMs Guild, the Fox and the Fae, Craftmas with Gremlins, and the Blood Ties Anthology Volume 1, Bloodstained. My Adventure to Crimson Well is in that. And all the Misfits contributed in small or larger ways towards those creations, so our fingerprints are all over them, and you'll be helping supporters if you buy them. Also, what else? There's some cool stuff on Groupies at the minute as well. There's a Dynamite comic book bundle.
Oh, wow.
There's a Humanoids European comic book bundle. There's a manga bundle on Humble Bundle that's got Parasite Volume 1 to 4, I believe, in it. Parasite is a really good manga if anyone hasn't ever read that.
Heard good things.
What else? There's some other cool stuff that I can't remember, but that'll do. So go and check them out if you hear this in time before they're expired. And until next time, be safe, be kind, be creative, and play D&D. So we'll be back next Wednesday at 8 PM. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.